Hi everyone. As you probably noticed, this year, a sign with bees on it has been included in the ceremony. Bees pollinate 2/3 of the food we eat. They pollinate fruits and vegetables, which are about $224 million worth of crops worldwide. Beginning in 2006, beekeepers in the United States began to report unexplained losses of hives, leading to a phenomenon known as colony collapse disorder. Bees were dying off at increasingly high rates. Studies have shown that the effect of the two most widely used neonicotinoids pesticides had a big impact on the occurrence of the word that you are probably very familiar with, colony collapse disorder. Neonicotinoids, I'm just going to explain it so everyone can understand it in a very simple way. Neonicotinoids are very chemically similar to nicotine, and while less harmful to mammals and birds, are very toxic to insects. Studies have concluded bees, including honeybees, are actually attracted to neonicotinoids, much like humans who cannot stop smoking. So bees prefer foods containing neonicotinoids pesticides. So how all this works? Research shows that the two mostly used neonicotinoids pesticides kill honeybees by damaging their immune system, which makes them unable to fight diseases and bacteria that they will normally do. It also damages their brain, affecting their behavior, memory, and ability to navigate home. And if bees drink the water from the plant droplets, the neurotoxin blocks their nerve endings of the bee, paralyzing the bee and starving them to death. So you can actually see the bees shaking and dying in a very horrific way. You probably hear and know that a lot of people are saying that palm oil is not vegan, right? So let me tell you, in my opinion, crops treated with neonicotinoids are not vegan either. The fact is 90% of GMO corn in the US is treated with neonicotinoids. And since the introduction of GMOs, the use of pesticides has increased by 500 million pounds. So how do you think this will affect the bees, butterflies, and insects living next to these plants? Terrible. They cannot defend themselves. They need our voice to have a chance for survival. So by not buying products containing these pesticides, we are contributing to the fight for these little ones that do so much for us. Last but not least, as an activist, I know these never-ending attacks on nature might seem overwhelming to all of us, isn't it? But until every creature is safe, from the tiny bees to the mighty whales, we must continue. We continue because animal freedom, justice, and compassion are important. Because we love animals and we are their only hope. Because our love for them can elevate us over any circumstance. Because our success as an animal rights community is not defined by the number of obstacles we face. The success of our community can only be defined by the present and the future we leave to our non-human friends. And that is up to us. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here today. Please continue to join this fight. And please remember, no life can last forever. Animal liberation is imminent. Thank you.